Hello everyone, right, welcome to part 126. So last part, I won the V1 Cup, my mum died, and this thing was born. This thing actually getting sick and getting happiness is actually quite good. Yes, fine, he'll lose a few stats, but his happiness will go up. I don't know if it's counted as a care mistake though, getting that flowery bug thing, I don't know. Because I've not told it to get it, it's just done it. It thinks I'm losing stats. But his stats aren't too bad and he's only on age 2, so might still make it. The big concern is getting 100 fights. So that's 1. I'll do 2 fights and I think 2 training sessions and I think I'll let him have a bit of a rest. Because I don't know if that happiness bug thing makes him like more tired. Happiness and discipline aren't really mentioned though. You just gotta have no care mistakes and weight of 10. It says. Doesn't really mention care mistake. It doesn't really mention anything else. But I think care mistakes of none you can get away with if you get the 100 fights. Maybe. We'll soon find out. Because sometimes happiness and discipline overrides all the stats. If you've got like fights, weight, discipline, and happiness, sometimes the stats don't matter. You only need like one. You only need like one stat. How much HP has he got? 1,001. What? I don't know what does he use? You can't use that? Oh, that's so annoying. I was hoping he could. We can use Odor Spray and you can use that. Poop Toss is quite good though, because I think it can like poison you. So you need 100 fights. I'm going to try him in a practice fight. This is my territory, is it? That's nice. Well, they end with 77 damage, so they're not doing too much damage. 105 damage I do. That's not bad actually. That's not bad. 122 damage. Oh, come on. That's one battle down. 99 left. This could take a while. But I am getting good stats. I got 2 for brains. I do need 300 there for brains. That could be quite a bit of a battle. The thing is, battling normally makes them happier, so if I battle more, that bug should like basically go away faster. I could actually probably just use chips. I could just do 100 battles and then use chips afterwards. Like I could use like 1 HP chip and then 1 MP chip, just to like save a bit of time. Because then I'd like save like 500 HP. I'd save like what, 8 hours of in day, so you could use that then to like fight. Oh, I wanted to use that. I can still use it, I suppose, after the battle, but yeah. See what happens. See, now it's quite happy. Oh, I don't want to use it because of being not very well disciplined. Fair enough. Thing is, if he's not well disciplined, he might not want to eat much and stuff. Being happy then and not very well disciplined might mean that they don't want to do as many fights. So I'm going to do 3 fights and just see what their tiredness is like, because I've never had really a really angry Digimon. Really, never had one. This is really like the first time. In battle they can't really reject it, they have to use the item, which is pretty useful. He got 1 defense. I need 400. This should make him happy. Yes, that bug might go away now. Now we're getting somewhere. He wants to go to the toilet now. This is good though, because this will get his discipline up. Plus, because he's eating, it'll give him more energy. He's done 3 fights already. So if I rest him, and then probably do like another 3 fights, that'll be 6. That'll be 6. Because really, every fight is literally like 1%. I've done 3 fights. I've already done 3%. So you know, it's not looking too bad. This is going to be an interesting adventure, I think. Apparently it's fine, so 3 fights doesn't matter. That's okay then. So because he's not well disciplined, so I don't actually know what happens if they're not very well disciplined. Don't know if it affects tiredness, that's the only reason I keep resting them. If it was just like 100% disciplined and 100% happy, I would just do 6 battles straight, but I don't actually know what happens if you've got less discipline. I think discipline means you get less time to go to the toilet, so you get like 3 hours, I think. 3 hours to feed and 3 hours to go to the toilet, but I think if you've got less discipline, you get less time. I could be wrong though, that's what somebody told me, but that could be a complete lie. So I've got no facts to actually back that up. So that could just be a blatant lie, what someone's told me. Nanimon's favourite attack seems to be farting. Whatever floats your boat, I guess, mate. Kicking things and farting, that's not a bad strategy, I guess. Just throw it in. Keep him alive. Because he's not the strongest person in the world, is he? Because that would be Mark Henry, but he's not anymore. Not bad though, because I've got 1/3 of HP already. I've got 1000 HP, so I've got 1/3 on HP. I've got about 20% of my MP. I've got about 25% offense, 25 defense, about 35 on speed, and then my defense work's not very good. My defense is about 1/8. My brains is about 1/8. So I've got about 12% for brains. That's pretty low. What I might do is get into Digivolve to Digitamon, and when I get Digitamon, I might try and get them up to like 999. Thank you very much. So that's 2 battles I've done, so if I do another 2, that'll be 4. Then have a rest, so that'll be 7 in total. Come here, you. What do you want? I want to fight you, brother! That's what I want. These are really fast though, so I might get knocked out. Yeah. Don't you even dare freeze. Oh, he blocked again. Yes, I hit him anyway. I know I healed far too early, but never mind. Boom! Just kick stuff at him. Seems to be working. Ah, I blocked it. Party time's his finisher. Ah! What's he do? Throw beer at him? That'd be quite funny if he did. No, he done. Oh, that's just terrible. 241 damage is nothing. Oh, that's a terrible finisher. Well, before I digitise to Nanimon, to Digitamon, so I'm going to have to try and win the Field Cup, probably. Well, this is my 4th fight now in a row, so... win this fight and then I'll let him have a bit of a rest. Oh, unlucky. Oh, damn, it's got 13 life left. I've got 100 anyway. 102 defence now, boom, get in. Your defence and everything will probably go up quite quickly into about 150, so if I have like the first, probably like 40 fights here, I'll be fine, and then I can probably have to I'll probably have to do a bit of training, then I'll have to probably go somewhere a bit tougher to get like the next 40 fights done, and then I'll probably have to go somewhere a bit more tougher than that, and then get like the last 20. But let's just focus on the job at hand first. So the first thing we've got to do is heal him up. So, oh, he's hungry. Now I know his weight's meant to be 10, and I know his weight's going up. But normally if you feed him like other stuff, like a super character, annoys them, so I need to try and get him a little bit happy first. I'll probably feed him super characters later on. He's only on age 2, so I'll probably get him up to about weight 30. I'll probably keep him up to about weight 30, then I'll manage his weight when he gets to about weight 30. He's only on weight 19. But if you're on weight 30, you can drop the weight pretty easy. It's when you get to like weight 40 and 50, it takes a long time. Plus he'll go to sleep eventually, and you'll probably lose at least 1 weight for that. And eventually he'll want to go to like, he'll want to go to the bathroom and stuff. So the first one I did 2, then I did 9. I think this is like fight number 8. I did 2, then I did 3. And I did like, I don't know, is this number 8? I think so, I think this is number 8. Let's get a nice walk. Heal him up. I better heal that and all. I think I did 4 fights and I think I did 3. I did 3 to start with, then I did 4, didn't I? So that was the 8th fight. That's right. This is the 9th fight. If I did 3 fights then I rested, and then I did 4 fights and then I rested. So that was the 8th fight. That was the 8th fight. So this is like the 9th fight overall. Oh, why am I healing already? No needed, I only had about 200 damage. Could have waited. I waited that, I said recovery there. What am I doing? Finally hit him, right. Probably 3 more hits and he's defeated. I hate having to fight these stupid things. Annoying. It's so annoying. Right, let's fight number 9. Come on. Got him. I hope. Boom! Thinks my offence gets more. I've hit the maximum, and it's like, oh, you only got 232, but last time I got 245. Like, what's going on? I've got stronger and doing less damage. $10, and then this one is not $11. Oh. Actually, I didn't really need to do that. Just hit me with a finisher again. I hope. Yeah, got him. I hope anyway. See, then it was 255 and I actually got less power. Don't understand this game. It must be like a certain amount and then it must be like random how much you get. So you must get like 200 guaranteed and then it must be like, there must be like a 20 plus digits. So maybe like 220 guaranteed, then like it's like 1 to 20 random, like spin of a wheel. Sometimes you get the 1, sometimes you get 2, sometimes you get like 15, 16, sometimes you get like 20 and like you'll get a critical hit. Why am I getting in the item shop? I don't want to do that. I want to sleep. I want to at least give him a rest. Because that's 4 in a row, is that? Yeah, seems to be a bit tired. That's 4 in a row. That's 11 now. Come on. Oh, it's time at midnight, okay. Super carrot. I'll buy like a few super carrots for later so I can get his way back down if it gets a bit out of control. Well, I've done 11 fights, so I might actually save this at this point and then I'll continue in a second. So I have done 11 fights overall. He's doing quite well actually. So yeah, I'll be back in a second guys and I'll continue part 126 in a second. So yeah, see you in a minute. Right, hello everyone, right, welcome back to part 126. Right, so the first part went quite well. So the first part I did 11 battles and I was trying to get to Digimon, so first part went quite well. So now I need to do some more battles basically, so you know, probably try and do the same again about another 10 minutes, try and get another like 10-11 minutes, try and get another like 10-11 battles done. So we'll do them in back, hey up, right. So as I was saying, so if I do them in batches of like 4s, that'll put on like 15 battles. Oh, he blocked it. He actually blocked me for once. He blocked something. Hey, oh, the game's broken. He's blocking moves. Blocking moves, blocking moves. Blocking moves, dollar moves. So, yeah, I'm doing this on Sunday night, 10 o'clock. So, if I sound a bit tired, sorry. Hey up. Oh, just a 79 again. Sorry about this, guys. For some reason it has a really bad habit of going to 1 frame and then it will fix itself. Yeah, come on. Thinking back, got it for now. Is it working? Got it. Right, okay. We're on. I think it must be my hard drive what's about to have it. I need a new computer. Hopefully I'll get one soon. I've been telling that for about last year, but never mind. Getting a new computer is going to be out. It's probably going to have to be a second-hand one for about for like 300-400 quid. I bought this like 3 years ago for like 220. But this is only a 2 point. I think this is a what is this? Is this a 2.3? I could buy a new one, but because the new ones are like 4.3. If you go to an i7 8700, they're about 4.3. So like the 2 gigahertz more, so they're double. Plus I've only got 4 cores. That'd have 6, so it'll be double the speed. Plus I'd have an extra 2 cores, so the extra 2 cores would be like double the speed. Plus I'd have my 4 cores at double the speed. Plus 1 core would be a little bit more than double the speed, so it'd be like having a double the speed computer. It'd literally double my performance. Plus if I had 8 gigabytes of RAM, I've only got 4. Plus probably the RAM speed, I think I've probably got 1,200, it'd be like 3,400. At least 2,400, the RAM would probably be like double as well. So double the RAM, double the graphics card, double the processor. Probably. You won't have double the power supply. I think my power supply is the only good thing in this thing. It's like a 500. Wow. So that's quite good already. I think it's either my hard drive or my processor works more for me. Program in the background running, that's why. That's what's been causing the issue. Right, get rid of that. That might help a bit. So that guys, right. Boom. You see, if I had an extra 2 cores, my extra 2 cores would have dealt with that program. So instead of dropping to like 1, it might have dropped a little bit to like 40 frames, 40-50 frames, but it wouldn't have dropped all that much. Having a Ryzen though would be like helpful, because if you had like a Ryzen 1700, 8 cores, sure it's only 3 gigahertz, but you'd have 4 cores. Hold on. I'm trying to think now. Oh, dear, hold on. Yeah, you'd have, I think 3.4 versus on. You'd have 3.4 on the Ryzen. Yeah, that's it. On the Ryzen 1600, you have 3.2. You have 3.2, so you'd have an extra gig. You'd have about an extra gigahertz. So you'd have about 45% more power. But you'd have an extra 2 cores as well on a Ryzen 5 1600. So it'd be 50% more power and then about double, but then 50% more cost. So it'd be 50% of an improvement. If I bought the 1600, it was 50% improvement. The 1600X can overclock to about 3.8, can't it? No, 3.6? 3.6 without touching it. So you get about an extra what? 65% probably improvement on everything. Did I buy any? I can't remember if I got my food for the day. I need to get sleep as well in a minute, but I'll do that in a sec. I actually can't remember if I got my food. That's 4 battles I've done anyway, so it's gone pretty well. I've got a super character, so be it. I'll spawn another one. Why not? Oh, come on. There you go. I mean, second hand is a bit of a gamble, but my graphics cards are 1 gigabyte, I think it was. It's a GTS 450. I'm just waiting. Oh my, you don't need it anymore. Nah, it doesn't. Why? Why is it doing this to me? This game is evil. Because last time we went to the toilet and I didn't make it because my discipline was low. So I had to restart. Because you're not allowed any camera through. So I'm trying to basically. There you go. I know I've done 5 battles, so that's 16 in total now. I think. Yes, I did 11, didn't I? Then I've just done 5, so that's 16 in total now. Yeah, no car mistakes. So I knew I was going to poo soon. Now I can sleep. Because I've done 50. And then I'm thinking if I do another 5 after this, that'll put me on like 20 battles. Overall. Which will be pretty good. Oh, I was going to go into the evening, which means I have to fight those stupid worm things. Those Digimon are so much easier to fight than those horrible worm things. Because these are poison attacks. And they're annoying. Oh no, actually at the moment I've still got them. That's alright then. I thought it'd be the worm things by now, but they're not. That's alright. I've got plenty of items anyway. Right, this is basically 1 out of 5. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the Ryzen 5, sorry, 1600 has got 3.2 on all 4. I think that's base on all 6, that's base. And I think it goes up to... I think if you overclock it, you can get up to like 3.6 on it, but base, if you don't touch it, it's 3.2. And then, if you go onto the 1600X, it's at base. It's more. Oh, I'm a bit sloppy at these. I haven't done them for a bit. I'm sure the 1600 is 3.2, and it goes to 3.5. And I think if you overclock it, but I think the 1600X it might have a base of 3.2. I think it automatically clocks to 3.6. But if you overclock it, that's it. But if you overclock it manually, you can actually get them to. And you change the chance and you've got a good core, that's it, you can get 3. I think you can get 3.8. The 1700 has got 4 cores, has got 8 cores in it, but it's 3 gigahertz. It's not like miles better than mine, but it'd have double the process, it'd have double the cores on it and double the things. A lot of my games though are single thread, so the worst one to probably buy is for me the worst one to buy is the 1700. Because all it would do is it would just go, right, yeah, it would just say, right, yeah, you've got double the power in core, twice as many cores, and about 50% power in each core. So if it's only using 1 core, you're only getting 50% more power. I need IPC really more than cores for games like this, but I do need cores as well because it's when background checks are done, like an antivirus or whatever, it just hogs up all my space because I've only got 2. This probably runs on a core or 2 cores. It might run on 2 cores, I think. So you've only got 2 cores left, and 2 cores seems like an antivirus program isn't probably enough. If you had 6. If you had 6 cores, you'd have 2 cores for this and then 4 cores for the program. So the other program wouldn't affect this at all. Especially how mine are only 2. My 2 cores are what are probably running like my antivirus program are only 2.3. If they were 2.5, they'd be 50% faster. So they're probably running at 100% capacity. But so they have to nick these cores, but if they had 50% more, I think they wouldn't run at 100% capacity. The 2 cores would be enough. You could probably actually get a 1300X. Why? A 1300X is probably the best one, so you can overclock 1300X. 4 cores, 4 threads, to about 3.8 gigahertz on a stock core apparently. So I think actually the best bang for your buck right now is probably the 1300X. A lot of people say the 1600's better, but if you don't know how to overclock and you want automatic overclock, I'd probably say the 1300X from Ryzen is the best. Then it's probably the G4560 from Intel, because I think it's only got 2 cores. It's got 2 cores, 4 threads I think, but it's 3.5 out of the box, which is high, because 3.5 out of the box is actually higher than what's it? The 1600, because 1600 out of the box is 3.2. So if you didn't touch anything, the G4560's actually got more power, I'm sure, than the 1600, but there's only 2 cores in it, not 4. I think it might have 2 cores, 4 threads in it. So it's got 3 times as many cores on a multi-thread application. Oh, I hit the wrong one. On a multi-thread application, it's going to the rifle for the 4560. On a 1 core application, it probably wouldn't. I think it's got 2 cores on it. Because I think it's 2 cores, 4 threads, and then I think the i3. Hasn't the i3 got the same? It might be. Unless it's 4 cores. No, I was going to say it could be 4 cores, 2 threads. I'm sure the i3's got 4 cores on it. The i3's got 4 cores. It could be 2 cores, 4 threads. And I think it might be 4 cores, 4 threads. And I think the i5, the old i5, has got 4 cores, 4 threads as well. And then the other one had 4 cores, 8 threads, that's it, I think. But the turbo speeds were a lot higher. Because on the i3 it was only like 3 gigahertz, I think. So the i3 was basically the same as the i3. The previous model of the i3, I think was the same as the 1700 for actual gigahertz. But obviously that's got 4 cores on it. The other one's got 8, so it's got twice as many on the Ryzen. And that's why I'll sort of destroy the i3. That's why it beats the i5, and it will probably go toe to toe with an i7. But if you get the new i7, which is the 8700, 6 cores, 12 thread, that can go up to about 3. I think that can go up to 4.6 turbo on all 4, and then on one of them it can go up to about 4.8. So it's really, really fast. I don't know, I've not actually researched parts for a while. I did it a little bit yesterday. I don't know why I healed there. There's no need. I healed far too soon. I wasn't even paying attention, I don't think. I'd have to write down all the parts. As you can tell, I've not really revised them. Technios is probably the best. Technios, when I know like parts and speeds and what's versus what and what's the best improvement opportunity. Technios is quite good. Obviously, Games Nexus is good. If you want just benchmarks, hardware and box is easily the best for benchmarks. No chance even close to him. Like, he dominates the benchmark side. It's silly. He must use built-in benchmarks, because there's no way you can sit there playing an hour's video gameplay. Technios will play like a video game for at least like half an hour. But I think Steve just uses the inbuilt benchmarks. There's no wrong with that. It's just like, yeah, must be a bit boring. It must be a bit boring. Well, that will make him a bit lighter, that supercar, so it's weight 21 now. I'll probably check this ordnance again in a bit. He was happy earlier, I swear he was. Well, he's 100% happy now and his discipline's going up. So, I suppose now every time he eats, he's going to get happy. I've just got to be careful don't eat the toilet, because this happened last time. At midnight, he'll need... I think I've done 4 fights. I don't know if I've done 4 fights or 2. I think I've done 4, because I went out and then went back in and then went back out. I think I've done 4. I think I've done 24 fights in total, but I don't actually know, I can't remember. Oh, maybe not, maybe I only did 2. But then it'd still be alright on 4. You only get tired if you do 5 or 6. Yeah, come on. That's 1. Party time! Party time! Party, party, party time! Boom! Another victory! Feels like my brain is not like never ever going up. It's 84. Feels like it should be a lot higher. That's 2 anyway. So I'll do 2 more, which will be 4, and I think I was on 24 in total. come on, Nanimon. Not until you have kicked. Let's win. Well, at the start I had about 1,000 life, but I'm near on 1,100 now. Come on. I think I won 24. I won 24 plus this. I think it's just 28. I don't get HP or MP, but I just get defense and offense, speed and and brains. I got one of everything. Not bad. Got 4 stats out of is it how many? 1,500. So I'd get 400, so yeah, at the moment I'd get 100 on every stat. I think the way it's going now, I'll probably end up with about 200 defense, about 170 defense, about 220 speed, and I'll probably end up with about, what? Probably end up with about 130 on brains. Because I won't get up every fight. 130 on brains isn't that bad though, but I do need 400, so I think on brains is going to be the one where I'm going to have to like train a lot. Thing is, it's about 14 fights every time. It's taking a while, so I might actually end the part now. Right, so let me. I'll get him in a sec. Hold on, let me. Right, so that's going to be this part, and then. I'll see you guys for part 127.